Shalom everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the great Sephardi Rabbanim of yesteryear, and today it's going to be the Hilula of one of the first Sephardi Chief Rabbis of Israel, Rabbi Ben-ציון Meir, Chai Uziel, Zechet Tzadik Livracha. He was born back in the English year 1880 on the date, the 23rd of May, and passed away on Chaf Daled Elul, naturally, which was, the English date I would say, was the 4th of September, 1953. So we're talking about 70 years ago, friends. He was very, very famous rabbi with a very worldly outlook, and I would get into that much more. He was actually very interesting. He was born in Yerushalayim, where his father, Hacham Yosef Raphael, was the Chief Justice of the Sephardi community in Jerusalem. He was also, the father was the president of the community council also. And at the age of 20, he became a yeshiva teacher and also founded a yeshiva called the Machzikei Torah for young Sephardi men. So having stated that, so in the year 1911, Rabbi Uziel was actually appointed the Chacham Bakshi of Jaffa, and that specific district over there. There he worked closely with Rabbi Abraham Isaac Cook, who I've done a video also about, the great Rav Cook, who was the leader of the Ashkenazi community over there. And he worked with regards to helping the different Sephardi congregations over there and worked very closely with Rabbi Cook also. It's actually during the First World War, Rabbi Uziel was an active leader and a communal worker also. He had connections with the Ottoman government and was very much in touch with them also. And in 1921, he was appointed the chief rabbi of Salonika, and it was accepted, this office position, with the consent of the Jaffa Tel Aviv community for a period of 3 years. So it was a three-year period he was actually working over there, and he came back and became the chief rabbi of Tel Aviv in the year 1923, and then later he was in the year 1939 appointed the chief rabbi of Palestine at the time. He was a member of the Jewish Assembly of Representatives and the Jewish National Council also, which was seen as a prestigious position over there also. And he had many roles he took on over there while he was in this. He appeared actually before the mandatory government as a representative of the Jewish community and on missions on its behalf. And it was very, very impressive, very charismatic, and was liked by many over there. He was also the founder of the yeshiva Shar Lציון in Yerushalayim, and he contributed a huge amount with regards to different media, newspapers, publications on communal and national topics also. He was an advocate of advocacy. He very much believed in working with all different ethnic groups, including people from the Arab community, the Arab population also that were living there. He actually, interestingly enough, also spoke fluent Arabic, which obviously was very important at that stage in time. He spoke fluent Arabic, and he wanted to bring peace and harmony between everyone. He was very much advocate for, let's just say, coexistence and everything else. He very much valued everybody also. And he was a chief rabbi, so the period he was a chief rabbi was between the year 1939 and 1953, where we later on pass away. Over there, he had like a worldly outlook. He saw that Jewish people, us especially B'nai Torah, can have such a positive effect on the world with everything that we're doing, all our undertakings. We are here to make the world a better place, to teach people, to inspire other people, and to build, to make new innovations and all that. He very much was also an advocate of maybe incorporating sciences and secular studies also in school, and wanted to actually make a melting pot in Israel with regards to especially all the religious spectrum, especially in the Haredi spectrum. But it didn't necessarily, as we can see in modern day, that didn't necessarily work out to his vision, the vision that he specifically wanted. To add a few more incredible things. He wrote different published works. Also, I'll give you a few of the books, including the Mishpatei Uziel, which was a responser with regards to different She'elot. The Shari Uziel, what did that consist of? Halacha, general topics, and a selection of letters that he published and other writings. There was also the Michmanei Uziel, also, which I believe was published in the year 1939, and also Hegyonei Uziel, which was done, I believe, maybe before or after he passed away, which was other works in manuscript, which was done. And there were many other manuscripts from this very, very prominent rabbi over here. It's his Hilula here on the 24th of Elul. May we light candles in memory. There's a lot of books, a lot of information about him out there, a lot of published works. I believe there's biographies also. I don't know if in English, but there is in Hebrew, that is for sure. Actually, his predecessor was Rabbi Yaakov Meir, and his successor was Chacham Yitzchak Nissim. Also, he was a chief rabbi, a Sephardi chief rabbi of Israel, and may we light candles in his memory. Chacham Ben-ציון Meir Chai Uziel Zecher Tzadik Livracha. Guys, please watch the previous videos also. Nearly 100 videos in this series of the great Oriental Rabbanim.